What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Comic Fanatic 86 here with another video. Today we have a statue unboxing and review, and as you can see here we have the Symbiote Spider-Man premium format from Sideshow Collectibles. Now I recently just got into collecting statues. I wanted to get a Sideshow to really kind of start my my statue collecting off right. I actually ended up ordering two different statues just to save on shipping. But as soon as I saw this one, I knew I had to have it. It is from the other videos I've seen, pictures of it. It's a stunning looking piece, and I knew I just had to have it. So I got this one, and so we'll get into this unboxing and review in a minute. But before that, if you guys like this kind of content, statue unboxings, comic book hauls, CGC unboxings, all that kind of thing, please hit the subscribe button, like, comment down below. It'll really help out my channel. And also give me a follow on Instagram and on whatnot, Comic Fanatic 86 on all the social media platforms. I do comic book claim sales every Tuesday night on Instagram, and I do at least one, usually two auctions a week on whatnot as well. So without further ado, let's get into this unboxing. All right, so we have boxes open. Let's get this guy open as well. So here we are. Got the base right here. Spider-Man looking pretty beefy, all the little tentacle pieces. So let's get these out and show you the pieces all separately. All right, so here we have the base. Is a pretty heavy, chunky base, and we have number 2349 out of 5,000. Nice detail on that base too. I like that. We have Spider-Man here, and he is looking pretty jacked, pretty ripped. Yeah, it's a good looking solid piece. Then we have all the little tentacles that are going to be coming out from the base on the side here. Little statues. I think it's from a cemetery. All right, so now that everything is all out and out of the bag, out of the box, out of the bags, let's get them put together. He looks great. So let's start with the base here. Again, this is got the numbering right there, number 2349 out of 5,000. Nice detail on that base too. And then let's get him keyed in. Looks like he's going this way. Fits right in nice and easily. Yeah, man, he looks really, really good. All right, let's figure out where these go. So this is actually there's not many pieces. It's pretty easy, and all the magnets here they color coordinate on the base. So pink to pink, blue to blue, pretty simple. This one goes just like that. This guy right here. This one. That way. This one right here. Might be, there we go. And then these two little pieces go right here. Oh, they key in nice. Nice and easy. And there he is in all of his glory, man. Yeah, that's a nice looking piece. It is pretty tall. The footprint's isn't that big on the base, but it is fairly tall. So anyway, let's get into the specs and then the rating and the review. All right, so now that this guy is unboxed, he's put together, let's get into all the specs and the review. So look at the specs here. This guy comes in just under 24 inches tall, so he's almost 2 feet. Pretty tall piece, 8 inches wide and then 8 inches deep. The width, the deepest part is probably going to be the bottom of the base. The widest part is probably going to be right here in this area, but both about 8 inches. So not too wide, doesn't take up too much of a footprint, but it's a tall piece. Yeah, but he looks nice. It is still pretty sturdy, even though it is tall. A little top heavy, but not too bad. The base is nice and wide. Let's get, again, this is out of 5,000. I'm not sure exactly what is a high production count for premium format. 5,000 does sound high to me, but you know, again, I'm new to statues. I don't quite know. But either way, it's still a great piece, no matter how many were produced. So let's get into the actual review part of it. I'm going to break it up into 4 separate parts and then the overall score. So the first part, we're going to do the quality. So it's a Sideshow piece. Quality on this thing is going to get a 10 out of 10 for me. The suit itself, I mean, it's got a nice shine to it. It has a little blue kind of coming through on like the legs and the back, almost like a shine to it as well. The musculature is really well done. He's beefy. Spider-Man, when he has the symbiote suit, is a lot stronger, so his muscles are popping. Almost looks like it has little veins coming through as well. You can really see those. I'll show some close-up pictures a little bit later. The base itself, tons of detail in the headstone, and then this side here has been like crushed, broken up. It has the symbiote kind of crawling up, and then the inserts and the magnets have like the symbiote part of that has a nice shine to it as well. And then last thing for quality, I tend to judge mediums of artwork on how well you can do your hands. If you can do hands well with sculptures, with paintings, with drawing, I mean, you're doing well for yourself. Hands are basically the hardest part to do. And these hands look fantastic. This one here is kind of just hanging down, his fingers pointing down. This one here kind of gripping the top of the headstone. It looks fantastic. Chiseled jaw, the mask looks great. Yeah, just a great looking piece. Quality, 10 out of 10. Next part of the rating is going to be dynamics. So for me, that's going to get an 8.75. It's not necessarily a piece that looks like he's moving a lot, so the dynamics aren't really there. It will be tough to kind of match him up with other statues in that sense. Because I've seen statues that don't necessarily go together, but they're all, they're fairly dynamic, so you can kind of make it look like they go well with other statues. This one is a little bit tough to do it like that, since he doesn't really look like he's moving. He's just kind of perched up on top. So dynamics gets an 8.75. Next up is displayability. Kind of goes hand in hand with dynamics. So it is. Displayability is going to get a 9 from me. 9 out of 10. It is a tall piece again, a little bit top heavy, so you do want to be careful. If you have it on a shelf, again, it is tall, so you're going to have to use a pretty tall shelf. You probably will be able to get other statues on the shelf as well, since it doesn't take up the footprint isn't that large. But since he is so tall, he will take up the height of a shelf. A pretty big shelf. So yeah, displayability gets a 9, and you just want to be careful since he is tall and he's a little bit top heavy. The bottom of the base is pretty thick though, it is firm, so you don't really have to worry too much, but just be a little bit careful with that. And then fourth, we have value, overall value. So value on this is going to get a 10 out of 10 for me as well. We're going to go. So the price point on this from Sideshow is $5.95 plus tax and shipping, and that is a great price point for a premium format of this caliber, this look, this quality. I mean, I see premium formats go from 500 all the way up to 7, 8, you know, 800, even higher. So $5.95 is kind of on the low end, and you are getting a lot of bang for your buck. It's a beautiful piece. So value, 10 out of 10 for me. That's going to give it an overall score of 9.43. Really, really highly recommended piece. Again, since I am new to collecting statues, I don't necessarily know what the definitive Symbiote Spider-Man might be. I know statue collectors that have been in the game for a long time. They, you know, have their ideas of the definitive statue from, you know, XM Studios and Sideshow and all the other ones. I don't necessarily know what the definitive Symbiote Spider-Man is, but for me personally, I don't think I'm ever going to need another one. This one really hits all the marks for me. He is absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to put him on the shelf. Yeah, highly recommend this piece, guys. Awesome, awesome piece. So that is going to do it for the review. Again, if you guys like this kind of content, please hit the subscribe, like, comment down below. It'll definitely help out my channel. Also follow me on Instagram and whatnot. But that's going to be it. And I will leave you guys with some stills and close-ups of the statue. And we'll see you guys in the next one.